Alan, we're hearing increasing noises from the French government that the ministers there would like EDF and Areva, the two energy companies, to move closer together. Why might they be keen on that?
Good question. I think Areva has a lot of problems. It's had a lot of problems for years. Part of the issue is that about the middle of last decade, they made a push into growing their presence in the upstream, in the uranium mining area. It's one of their specialties. The other thing that Areva is a specialist is in the nuclear reactor technologies, right? That was a disastrous purchase of Uramin. It's gone badly. They've had write-downs. Since then, they've just not been able to get things going. They've had losses after taxes since 2010. Net debt has gone up about 70%. So there's a feeling that this effectively state-controlled nuclear potential champion of France needs help. I mean, it's not just a feeling, it's just the way it is. So how are they going to do that?
So it needs help. Is EDF the right company to provide that help?
I would say no. The EDF shareholders have worried about it. The shares have underperformed for a while, for other reasons too. But really, let's focus on, adding Areva. What would that do? Well, it would add this added net debt. This net debt is almost 6 billion euros. And although EDF is a much bigger company, it would probably raise the net debt to EBITDA ratios up from just over 2 to pushing 2.5 to or 2.8, as high as that. So that's not good. It would immediately hit earnings, probably take us 10, maybe 15% off of earnings per share, depending how any construct, merger was done. It looks a negative to me.
So it's a hassle that perhaps EDF could do without. How's EDF doing other than that? Is it in a strong enough position to cope with this kind of transaction?
I think if it was forced to do it, I suppose it would be okay, but it would still, as I said, it would be a credit negative. The shares aren't doing particularly well. They need something else. The French economy hasn't done very well, and so there's this feeling that EDF is this sort of lumbering giant, and the last thing it needs is to have yet another weight put on it at this time.
Looks like a deal that might not provide happy returns for EDF shareholders.